Hello everybody and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Leafs and the Washington Capitals first time meeting this year. It is the Maple Leaf home opener. Darcy Kuemper gets the start in between the pipes for the Washington Capitals. Matt Murray will make his Maple Leaf debut between the Leaf pipes. And he will go on to face Washington, who's been a rival in the past and will now be in the present. And the opening faceoff will come to center ice. This home opener everybody's been looking forward to. Both teams 1-0 to start the year. Capitals winning their opener of a final score 4-2. Here is Alex Ovechkin down the right wing with a shot. Stopped by Murray first test. And here is Mitch Marner. Toronto, 4 goals in the third period to overcome Montreal in their season opener back in Montreal. So a 1-0 win on their side as well. The Capitals has only given up one more goal than Toronto. Nylander drops that. Hall. And he'll play that back through his skates, but it comes back outside the zone. Riley, back to William Nylander. Inside the zone, he'll look for Matthews. Marner was there, and they dig for the puck. Matthews after it, he pokes it further. Here's Hall. Back to Matthews, too far for him. It goes down the ice, played by Kuemper, no icing. Picked up again by the Caps. Almost 5 gone in the opening period. Marner battles along the boards. Matthews inside, penalty coming to Washington. Matthews shoots! Stopped by Kuemper. First test of the night for Darcy Kuemper. First power play of the season for Toronto upcoming. So here we go. The power play unit on the ice for Toronto. New look this year. As Calle Yarncroke is on. Here's the face-off. One back control here by the Caps. That's played ahead to Wilson. Cadet on the power play line as well. Kerfoot back ahead to Calle Yarncroke. Yarncroke can't hold the zone. Here's Irwin off the boards and back down the ice. Here Dano for Toronto over skates. Leafs get it back in front. And Alex Kerfoot back to Cadet in front. That shot just misses wide. Cholowski has it back and the Caps clear it off the boards and back down. Ben, too far. That's back in the Washington zone. And again, they'll do just that and clear it down the ice. First power play, a sloppy one for the Leafs, but as expected to be. Here's Calle Yarncroke. He'll fire it in the far corner of the Washington zone and chase after it. Irwin taken down hard. And here's Wilson. Has it along the boards. Ovechkin back. Here's Dowd up the left wing side and take it down. Ben back to it for Toronto. That pass to Yarncroke. He'll find Cadet. Turned over. And it's back out again as here's Mark Giordano. Giordano inside. He'll drop that off for Kerfoot. Picked up here by Cadet. Shoots! And he ripped that high. Yarncroke may have gained a piece of that. Actually was Kuemper. Yarncroke again. Tries to find Kerfoot in the slot. 9 to go in the period. It's scoreless here from Scotiabank Arena. Backstrom. Marlies and Sanders up next in Belleville. Game 2 of the season. That shot right on, and Murray has it. Play down. Kuznetsov walked. Oshie in front, kicked away. Matt Murray with some big stops for Toronto. Here's Kerfoot. He'll play that down off the boards and in behind the Washington goal. Chasing after that is Cholowski. He has Schultz. And here come the Caps out with Kuznetsov on the right. And it'll be Kuznetsov centered ahead for TJ Oshie. One-on-one. The shot off a leg and into the corner. Toronto back to it again. Digging it free. Kerfoot. Fans looking to get loud here, looking for the Leaf goal here. Their first at home this season to get the new horn off. And here's Cadet to the net. Shoots! And a stop by Kuemper. Adam Cadet looking for his first as a Toronto Maple Leaf. But there for the task and making the stop is Darcy Kuemper for the Capitals. Here comes the face-off to the left side of the net. Ready again, Matthews to take this one for Toronto. Wins it back to the point for Hall. He'll center that for Marner. Marner off the draw, back in behind for Nylander. Back in front, here's Matthews, and right at the goal, Toronto will get another power play for one. Their first one looked kind of sloppy. Matthews' line is on this one, maybe better this time. First one was a mess. They couldn't really set up, couldn't really produce, even gave the puck. Is back. Here's Nylander. They set up, centering pass in front. That bobbles by Matthews. Riley was there, and now Eller off the board to back down. Capitals' good penalty kill so far is Tavares. Far pass ahead for Mitch Marner. Toronto will try to reset again as Marner fires that in. In and around, chasing after it is Matthews. Matthews to the goal. What a dangle. He scores! Austin Matthews! It's 1-0 Toronto. A power play goal. Their first of the year. 1-0. Oh, what a goal for Matthews. The patience goes to the backhand. That's his second of the year, and it opens the home scoring for the Maple Leafs. A power play goal for Austin Matthews, and it's 1-0 Toronto. Huge goal for the Leafs. They're going to feel good about that one, obviously. And Austin Matthews already has 2 on the season in 2 games played. So here we go. Face off back to center ice. Leafs 1 for 2 on the power play. Draw one back, controlled here by Orlov. He has Brown. Back to Kuznetsov inside, looking to get it to the goal. Riley turns it over. Shot Brown, and that's stopped by Murray. Hunter Brown, another former Senator, just like Matt Murray. Knows him well. Goes up and sticking ahead for Nylander. Time running out here in the first period. Nylander looks back. He has Marner. Marner for Matthews. Here's a shot. Scores! William Nylander rips that one by right before the end of the first, and Toronto's up 2-0. So a big goal for the Maple Leafs, so they're up by 2 here in the first period. Just 8 seconds to go in the first. Face-off back to center. One back by the Caps, Orlov, and that's played ahead. Here's Hall. Picks it up, 5 seconds to go in the period. Marner, maybe one last rush. That's dropped off for Nylander. Looks back and shot. Score! A buzzer beater! But they're waving it off. It's Mitch Marner. Oh, look at this pass back by Nylander. Beautiful shot by Marner. Unfortunately, I think it is contact for interference. We'll see what the call is. But if it is overturned, it's 3-0. Now here comes the review. Waved off right away. And it is no goal. So there was a little bit of contact on that play. No buzzer beater for the Leafs, but they will bring a 2-0 lead into the locker room through 1. Shots to goal that period. Toronto is 6. Washington with 4. It's 2-0 Leafs after 1. Hits are 7-4 Capitals. Faceoffs 4-3 Washington. Toronto 1 for 2 on the power play. Caps haven't had one. We head to the second. 2-0 Toronto. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Leafs up 2-0 after 1. And their home opener. Here's the faceoff. Back to center ice. Goal scorers in the first, Matthews and Nylander. Here's the pass, and it goes all the way down the ice for icing. So icing call against Toronto early here in the second period. And here comes the faceoff to the right side of the goal. One back by Matthews. Hall controls in the corner, up ahead on the wing for Marner. Marner over the red line. He'll fire it down into the Washington zone. After it goes Nylander. Pokes it further towards the goal and couldn't really get it there. Orlov. Here's Ovechkin. The Nick Backstrom turns that over. Matthews gets around with a step. Austin Matthews trying to get that to the goal. Didn't work out in his favor. Caps back in the corner. That's played ahead on the wing to Ovechkin. Toronto up 2-0 here in the second period. Game 2 of the season. Centering pass. Shot right on. Stopped by Matt Murray. Oshie back. Here's Orlov. And he plays it in further where Riley knocks it down. Toronto played last night beating Montreal 4-1 in Montreal. They have a 2-0 lead early here tonight against the Capitals on a back-to-back night to open the season. Here's Ovechkin. Picked up here by Riley. Played that back to Matthews. Austin Matthews already has 2 on the season. Makes his way to the net. Shoots. Stopped by Kemper. That one in tight, and he had to be ready and was. Connor Brown on the right wing. Back over, he finds Backstrom. Huge hit. Oshie inside. Tries to get it by Cowie Yarncroke, and he'll play it ahead for Marner. Back for Matthews. Austin Matthews dangles his way inside. Winding up. Can't get a shot. Now gets inside and trying to get that to the goal. Marner fights for it in the corner. Carlson digs it free, and the Caps will get it ahead and out. Here's Anthony Mantha across to Connor Brown. Inside, Brown looks, shoots, stopped by Murray. What a save in the splits on his former teammate in Connor Brown. Here's Simmons. He tries to poke it in further. Scored a beautiful wraparound goal for his first of the season last night. In the corner, they dig for it. Matthews ahead. Here's Wayne Simmons on the right. Looks back again for Matthews. Found a Matthews in. Shoots. And a stop by Kemper. He's been tested so far tonight by the Leaf lineup. 8:02 to go in the period. 2-0 Toronto. That's just a huge goal, and it feels so good right now to be the Maple Leafs in this position. 2-0 in the second period. Playing on the back-to-back nights. The Caps played the night before Toronto, so they got a rest last night as the penalties come in here to the Leafs. First penalty of the season coming to Toronto will be tripping. Here's Lars Eller. Picks it up to the goal, and he's stopped by Murray. Has it back in front, center that, and that goes to the paint and wide. Caps have it again. Extra attacker is on the ice until the Leafs touch the puck. Centering pass across. They still can't touch. And here's another in front, and they still haven't touched it. Sherry right on. That's stopped, and finally the Leafs do touch. And the Caps will go to the power play. Nylander just gets that goal for Toronto, and it gives them some insurance in that first period. Nylander has his first of the year. So 2-0 after one. Now here in the second period, the Caps will go to the power play with 5:07 to go in the middle. Frank still down 2-0. One back. Here's Karlsson. Center. They score! Who other than Alex Ovechkin for a one-time bullet past Matt Murray. Ovechkin with goal number 1 on the year. And it is against the Toronto Maple Leafs on the power play. And that's his usual spot. And of course, the usual suspects on the ice, standing there watching, and he's able to rifle it by Matt Murray to put Washington on the board. Caps are happy about that one. It's a 2-1 hockey game now. Sure is. That's all you got to do. Patient at the dish, and right there is Alex Ovechkin for his first of the year. So here we go. Face off back to center ice. Caps on the power play now this season are 2 for 5. They had 4 in the first game and scored only 1 time, and they have 1 in this game, and they've scored on it. Here it's picked up by Riley. He's offside. 4:08 to go in the middle period. Toronto up 2-1 on the Washington Capitals. Time and attack pretty much even. Every team this year is going to be pretty much even. It's not going to be an easy win any game you go into, and Toronto has noticed that. Last night gave up the first goal. Tonight they have scored the first goal, but they have some work to do. Zach Aston-Reese. It's only a 1-goal game again as Toronto goes offside again. That's Alex Kerfoot. 3:11 to go in the middle period. Toronto up 2-1 on the Washington Capitals. Game 2 of the season on back-to-back nights for the Leafs. In Montreal last night, here in Toronto tonight. Start of a 4-game homestand. Here's Backstrom. Shot. That's steered away by Matt Murray. Play that back ahead to Bunting. Bunting finds Kerfoot. Here's Alex Kerfoot with some speed. Makes his way to the goal. Shoots. Tried to dangle and tuck that, and Kemper down has it for Washington. The Leafs know what they have to work with here, and they're going to do everything in their power to do that. It's not easy, though. The game of hockey gets harder each season. Here's the face-off right side of Darcy Kemper. Draw one back. Nylander and Matthews, the goal scorers in the first. Only goal scorer here in the second. Alex Ovechkin on the power play. Zach Aston-Reese looks to center that, looking for his first as a Leaf still. Karlsson. Oshie taken down along the boards. Caps get it back. Knocking it into the Toronto ice. There's Michael Bunting. He'll fire it the rest of the way. And that will do it for the second period. The only goal scoring in the second, Alex Ovechkin on the power play to put Washington on the board. 2-1 after 2 from Scotiabank Arena. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 10-8 Washington, 2-1 Toronto leads. Hits are 11-6 Caps. Faceoffs 9-6 Washington. Power plays Toronto 1 for 2. Caps 1 for 1. Welcome now into the third period of play. The Leafs up 2-1 on the Capitals in Game 2 of the season. And the draw one back by Matthews to start the period. 2 on the season already for Austin. Shots. That one off a stick. Tries to get it back from Orlov. Here's Alex Ovechkin. He'll center that across Oshie. Taken down there. Goes in behind the Leaf goal. Hall. Off the boards too far, and Orlov is offside for Washington. If you're just joining us, the Leafs got both their goals in the first. The Caps got their goal back in the second. Both teams with a power play goal in this game. The only difference, William Nylander to make it 2-0 in the first. And a callback goal on Mitch Marner. And in the first as well, Toronto would have had 3. Here comes Karlsson inside on the left with a shot, and that's fought off by Matt Murray. They pick it up again in behind the goal. Looking, centering, stopped. And a good save again by Murray. Here is Nylander with Austin Matthews. Matthews one-on-one in, shoots, and he lost it, got it back and score! And that is Mitch Marner. He tucks it home. And the Leafs go up 3-1. Marner gets that goal back now as Austin Matthews with an assist. Look at this. Still had Med on him. Got it across, and Marner puts it in. So Mitch Marner has Toronto back up by 2 here in the third period. That's his first of the year. Face off back to center. One back by the Capitals. Orlov gives it away. After it, there's Carlson again. Matthews giving him some trouble. Austin Matthews after the puck. He takes Orlov, and that is offside. Under 5 gone here in the third period. Leafs 3, Capitals 1. From Scotiabank Arena, Toronto won their opener 4-1 in Montreal last night. Looking good to start the season. Strong core of players on this team. Here's Ovechkin. Looking, dangles, shoots, stop, they score! What a knock out of the air by Nick Backstrom. Past Matt Murray, and the Caps like that, right back within 1. A 3-2 hockey game. Big goal, Nick Backstrom, just patient. Knocks that out of midair for a beauty. 1-goal game. Leafs once again only up by 1 on this back-to-back night against the Capitals. Here's the face-off, one back by Tavares. Picked up by Calle Yarncroke. He'll fire it back into the Washington zone, wide of the goal. Takes a bounce. Kemper plays that down, and there's Tavares. Backstrom gave it away. Tavares inside, looks, shoots, and a stop by Kemper. Tested there by John Tavares. 13:01 left to go. The Leafs 3, the Capitals 2. Game 2 of the season. Face-off. One back, controlled by the Caps. Carlson. Orlov centers that ahead to Mantha. Here's Mantha. Eric Shalgren will be called back down to the Toronto Marlies after tonight's game. Samsonov will come up, and he will make his debut next game for Toronto. Far pass turned over. Connor Brown, shot blocked. Simmons ahead. Here comes Justin Hall. Takes a bump along the boards, but gets it inside. Finds Yarncroke to the net. He scores! His first at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Calle Yarncroke, and Toronto's back up by 2. So a big goal for Calle Yarncroke. That's his first as a Toronto Maple Leaf, and they're up 4-2. Yeah, that's a big goal for Yarncroke. It feels good to be on this team and do good things for this Maple Leaf squad that really, it's been a long time without a Stanley Cup, and this team thinks that maybe they have potential. Giordano. Here's Matthews, gave it away at center. Kuznetsov back inside. 8 minutes to play. Caps down by 2. Kuznetsov centers it back. Here's Schultz. In. Drop pass to Brown. Shot to the net. That's stopped by Murray. Fought it off. Back in front for Brown again. Knocked away by Murray. Loose. Third time. Leafs get it up the boards and out. Here's Marner back down the ice for Toronto. In and around. That finds Nylander. To the net. Centered in front. They score! Mitch Marner. His second tonight. And Toronto is up by 3. It's 5-2. Marner with his second of the night, his second of the season. And Toronto is up by 3. Another goal for the Leafs. It feels good right now. With just 6:05 left to go, you're up by 3 on a back-to-back night to start the year. Here's Ovechkin in for Washington. A step to the net, center that, and Nylander is in the way. He'll play it down the ice, and that will go for icing against the Leafs with just 4:55 left to play. Leafs came out to play, didn't they? Austin Matthews again. His second of the season came tonight. Marner has 2 tonight. Big gun stepping up for the Leafs. Thrown one back by Matthews. Giordano back ahead to Marner. Here's Mitch Marner. He'll fire that down for Toronto. And deep it goes in around for Nylander. Nylander looks back. He'll drop for Matthews. Matthews looking for a lane. Makes his way to the net. Won't get a shot. Marner tries to get it back to him. Matthews battling. In the corner, Cholowski got it by. And here come the Capitals. 2.5 to play. Backstrom inside. Step with Ovechkin. That's stopped by Murray. It's cleared but not out. Nylander knocked down by Ovechkin. Pickpocketed by TJ Brody. Ahead for Nylander and back down to Washington ice. 1.5 to go. Marner centered in front. Score! William Nylander. He has his second tonight, and it is 6-2. What a home opener for the Leafs. Oh, the Leafs came to play tonight. 2 goals the first, nothing in the second. 2-1 coming into the third. It is a 6-2 game. Can you believe it? Third period has worked wonders for Toronto again. Another 4 spot. And that is Nylander with the goal for his second of the season. Picked up. Here's Orlov to the net. Drops for Karlsson. In, shoot. Stopped by Matt Murray. Cleared to not out. Ovechkin. Hiroshi right on. And Murray down. Has that. Now hold on for Toronto. 48.6 seconds left to go. 6-2 Leafs on the Washington Capitals. Here's the face-off, and it is won back by the Caps. Orlov back. Here's Karlsson for Backstrom. Centers for Oshie in front, and a great stop. Murray getting across. Simmons clears. It's off the leg and not out. Stays in. Here's Hall. Tries to get it out. The Leafs finally do. Race to it as Karlsson back for Washington. 30 seconds left. Backstrom inside. Step to the net, and he's stopped by Matt Murray, who's down and has it again. Murray's been sharp in his home opener for the Leafs. Yes, he's allowed 2 goals, but the Leafs have had less shots, and they've scored 6 goals against Darcy Kemper in his Washington debut. Draw one back. Orlov to the net. That's knocked down loose. It's just sent wide of its mark. Play back in around 20 seconds left. Karlsson for Mantha. Anthony Mantha looks for a lane. Found one, turned it over, got it back. Kuznetsov not out. It's loose. Caps battle for it. Seconds running down. And here's a shot, and Murray has it. Riley clears. That's knocked down. Simmons can't clear. It stays inside and finally is. Back out. Toronto put it the rest of the way down, and they'll celebrate a 6-2 home opener win. The Maple Leafs stay home for the next 3 games. A 6-2 win over Washington.